Ask anyone who knows Leigh Halfpenny to describe him, and they'll all say the same thing.
His dedication.
Dedicated?
And dedicated.
With over 800 points to his name, 101 caps for his country, and the Lions series win, Halfpenny's legacy as one of the greats is cemented. But every story starts somewhere, and Halfpenny's began here at Gorseinon Rugby Club. As a young boy, he turned up here with a bag of balls slung over his shoulder, and he still practices his kicking at the place he calls home, even on Christmas Day. Rob Steele was there when it all began, coaching Halfpenny throughout his childhood.
So what was he like as a young lad?
As a young lad, very quiet. But much as he is now, you know, he never stood out until he was on the field. When he started down here, he came down, he was a little thin boy, matchstick legs, his grandfather used to call him.
Halfpenny's goal kicking is what set him apart, and from a young age, his talents were obvious.
I think he was about 11, and after training, they would all want, give me the ball. I didn't like kicking the ball away, so he'd give me the ball, we'll have a kick. And I said for a joke, I said, listen, I said, if any of you kick the ball over now, 5 metres out from the try line, 5 metres in from the touchline, I'll give you a fiver. He kicked it. That angle is nearly impossible.
The opposition knew that any penalties inside their own half would be followed by 3 points. For over a decade, Halfpenny's right foot was one of Wales's biggest weapons. Neil Jenkins, a legend in his own right, was his mentor.
It's massive, as I said. It's psychologically neat for your team, but yet for the opposition as well. So again, probably especially with his distance of his kicking as well. You know, being a long-range kicker, so probably around the halfway line, just even in your half on given occasions at angles, in most conditions, in most weather, most stadiums in the world, he's able to step up and nail it and make it matter when it counts.
But there was more to his game than kicking. He might only stand at 5'9", but he was a giant in Wales's backfield, thwarting the opposition's tactical kicking barrage, diffusing dangerous situations before they developed. And his heroic defence drew the adoration of his teammates, sometimes showing little regard for his own safety.
It's the defensive stuff that you don't see, stop to try, just by being in the right place and understanding the team we're playing against and their main threats, but also when it's down to the pivotal tackle where they have made a line break, he's always been there to take care of it. And I'd much rather, and I've been very lucky to have the ability and have the honour to play with Leigh rather than playing against him.
A man of few words, Halfpenny is content with his decision, but the emotions are still raw.
Yeah, like I said, just a huge privilege to have had the opportunity to represent my country the last 15 years. It's meant everything to me. Yeah, it's going to, like I said, be an all-show on Saturday.
Reflecting on